So, hey guys, I'm audible. Is the stream live? Okay, finally we are live and it has started. So, let's go. Today's day number 25 of our 45 days of code challenge, where we had took this challenge to solve 455 days of problems to solve in just 45 days, completely from scratch, right? However, we are like falling short of time. So let's quickly start from where we have left yesterday. Yesterday, we had done the fundamentals of linked list, inserting a node in a linked list, deleting a node of a linked list, finding the length of a linked list. Sorry, it was diff 24. We will delete that. Okay. Inserting, deleting, finding the length, searching elements, and other problems as well. We are done. Check if check for cycle in LL type 1 and cycle in LL2. These two problems were also done yesterday, and we had like learned about many other methods. So today we will like try to finish all the problems remaining in the linked list part, and we'll try to start doubly linked list and its problems. Okay. So today's day number 25. These problems are already completed, and we will start with lecture number 2, that is doubly linked list. So I hope my screen is visible. It is, we need to learn about doubly linked list and medium problems of linked list that we need to finish. Am I audible or my voice is not clear? And how is the quality of our screen today? I tried. Now we have the option for 2K video quality. Okay, there's this problem of on our screen. Where is the window? Here is the window for our browser. Let's continue. Okay, now the screens are visible, and let me first fix this. We had solved these problems to detect if like list has a cycle, and these are the problems that we have done yesterday. Let's do it further. Day number 25. And one more thing I wanted to add, that for learning concepts quickly, we can also follow GFG, National Skill Up Program. So we will continue from linked list only, because the other topics we have already covered in our series. So here is linked list, and we will try to like directly solve the problems as quickly as possible. So this is the overview for the topic linked list in this course. This week, we dive into linked lists, one of the most versatile and interview favorite data structure. Unlike arrays, linked lists don't rely on contiguous memory and allow dynamic memory allocation. Efficient insertion and deletion, mastering them will sharpen your pointer manipulation skills, improve your logical thinking, and prepare you for some of the most frequently asked coding challenges. Insertion, deletion, reversal and rotation. How we had reversed the string? Okay, linked list. Yes, there were two methods, iterative and recursive. Merging and sorting, we have to start from this particular topic. Merging and sorting, an advanced problem, add two numbers represented as a linked list. Swap kth node from start and end. Okay, real world application then we have to do. So short notes, let's revise linked list using the short notes provided in this course, right? A linked list is a linear data structure in which elements called nodes are stored at non-contiguous memory locations, each node having data and a pointer, next or previous or both. Okay, so types of linked list are there: SSL, singly linked list, DLL, doubly linked list, and CLL, circular linked list. So singly linked list contains nodes with only one pointer, which points to the next node only, right? And in doubly linked list, is my voice clear? Okay. So doubly linked list, each node stores data, previous node and next node. That means each node contains two pointers and one data, right? So it has to store three different values. Okay, I need to fix it. And is there any problem in my audio? I think this problem is in my broadband. So, okay, let's quickly revise the difference between array and linked list. So, the memory layout, first difference aspect of difference between array and linked list is on the basis of memory layout. In array, the elements are stored in contiguous block of memory, but in linked list, it is stored in non-contiguous memory nodes linked with pointers. Okay, access time 0 of 1, constant time. In array, we can access any random index in constant time, but in linked list, we must traverse through nodes so that time complexity becomes big of n. But insertion and deletion in array is difficult in arrays. Insertion and deletion in arrays is difficult, but it is easier in linked list. Okay. So, except at the end where it can be inserted in constant time, if this is available. Okay. But there is a catch in linked list. The time complexity of insertion and deletion is constant only if we know the reference to the node. The search operation is O of n in array, log n with binary search if sorted, but O of n in case of linked list, it is O of n only. And memory overhead, in arrays, there's no memory overhead because they store just the data. But in linked list, there is extra memory needed for pointers in each node. Cache friendly, high due to contiguous storage. But linked lists are not cache friendly because nodes may be scattered in the memory. Size flexibility, fixed size in arrays, dynamic size in linked list. Okay, I got it. This is the node class that we had already studied about yesterday. Creation of linked list using a given array. So this is the program for that. Let's run it if it is possible. Okay, it can be run here itself. Let's quickly solve the problems. So we had done this already, right? Finding the starting point in linked list. Okay, so this problem is done already, right? Detect the loop and find the starting point in LL. Length of loop in LL. Hmm, let's solve this problem. Check if LL is palindrome or not. So we are given the head of a simply linked list, return to if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. So how we can detect that? Let's say list now current is equal to head. So we have created a temporary node current. Mm, we can use two pointer. Is there a glitch in my voice? If anyone is experienced glitch in my voice in the audio, please comment down in the live chat. Hmm. So let me think of the solution for this problem. We need to check if the linked list is a palindrome. Palindrome means that after reversing, one thing we can do is create a hash map and store the data of each node. No, Okay, and thinking. We need to come up with a solution in first and time. So we successfully implemented the solution and it needs optimization. Segregate odd and even nodes in linked list. So odd even linked list, given the head of a simply linked list, group all the nodes with odd indices together, followed by the nodes with the even indices and return the ordered list. So we need to list all the odd nodes first and then all the even nodes second. So we have created a head now with this. Let's carry a counter as well. Okay. So what we will do, we will try to do whenever we encounter a odd head, we will add it to the odd one. And whenever we encounter even node, we will add it to the even list. And at the end, we will add the even list at the end of odd list. Okay. Current is equals to head, count is equals to 1. Now we will put the condition if count modulus of 2 is equals to 1. That means it is a odd node. If it is the odd node, we will do odd dot next is equals to, so we will start the current element from the third node. Okay. Mm, and we will check if, and the count will be 3 there. Okay, then we will check if count is a odd number. If it is odd, then we will update odd with odd dot next is equals to current, and then else we will do E1 dot next is equals to current, and E1 is equals to current, and then other lists are created, and current reaches to the null, and at the end we will add the even list at the end of odd node. That is odd dot next is equals to E. Okay, I think this is it. We don't need to return anything, right? Return the reordered list. We need to return the reordered list. So list now, oh, is equals to add. Now all the nodes are connected, and we will return. Oh, let's try to run this. I think I'm doing it right. The answer is wrong. Okay, we also have to remove the links. Mm, we need to remove the previous links also. So how can I do that? Currently, I'm just adding them. Let's say one, two, three, four, five, six. What I'm doing, if I have created a odd node, even node, and current node. So I'm just adding the odd nodes to my odd list only. But the previous links are also in the existence, and I am not deleting them. Even is getting connected to even now, but I am not deleting the previous links. So how can I delete that? Odd list is getting created. Okay. I have no idea. So the intuition is to split the linked list into two parts. One contains all even nodes and the other contains all the odd nodes. After obtaining two linked lists, we attach odd linked list at the end of the even linked list. This is what I was trying to do. To split the linked list, take two dummy nodes which act as the heads of the odd and even linked list. This is what I tried to do. Traverse the original linked list while traversing. If the node is odd, remove the node from the original linked list and add to odd linked list. Okay, we are missing that we are not removing it from the original linked list. How do we remove it from the original linked list? How do we remove it from the current linked list? But in this problem, we have to update only the indices, odd and even indices, but in this is updating the value. Group all the nodes with odd indices together, followed by the node with even indices. Okay, even head stores the start of even list. Okay, this is what I did to attach later. Okay, so what I did initially, then traverse until even is not equals to null and even dot max is not equal to null. मैंने भी कुछ ऐसा ही किया था ना देखो मैंने तीन नोड बनाए ऑड इवन एंड इवन हेड मैंने ये नाम दिया था इवन हेड को which was storing the initial head. Return head. Okay, let me do that. Return head. And what will happen now? Get off cycle something like that. When even dot next is not null. Okay, or dot next is equals to even dot next. Or is equals to or dot next. This is what I was doing. Instead of current, change with it even dot next and or is equals to or dot next. And in this case, also update even with or dot means skipping one line and the even will become even dot next. Okay, and next the current node which is needed, the count is needed, and it should be even is not equals to null and even dot next is not equals to null. And all dot next is equals to p and we will return the head. We will return the head. क्योंकि head तो stored है ही already. Oh Samson, yo, what's up, twin? What do you mean? I'm good. Okay, we had to stay there. We don't need that if statement, just this. Oh Samson, What do you mean? So we got a runtime error. It worked. Remove the nth node from the back of the linked list. Could you do this in one pass? One pass में कैसे होगा but yeah. So we are given the n number n and we need to remove nth node from last. We are only given the head. We can do one thing. Why? Not why. So int t is equals to n while we just need to count if the nth node from the current node is null. Hey Dhruv, how are you? What is up? You join every live stream, but you don't talk. You don't share about what you are doing. I think this time you will say something. Hi, bro. Hi. Hi, Dhruv. What are you doing currently? Let's create a current node. List node current is equals to head and while current is not equals to null, and we will do that for each current node. So int I is equals to 0 and I less than n I plus plus. We will check What can we do? Is our stream delayed too much? Bro, you are doing questions, so I'll not ask question. It's completely fine, bro. I get bored solving problems sometimes when no one is interacting with me. I'm just trying to build a community of people where we can help each other. So if you have something in mind, you can definitely ask. And sometimes when you join us, I ask you what you do, how are you, where are you from, what are you doing currently, and तुम वो सुनने से पहले ही चले जाते हो and you don't answer. Damn, easy answer. Time to next, and we will check if so. After that, we'll check if time for next is equals to null. That means the current node is the orange node from the reverse remove node. Okay, that is also good. बट बट उसमें भी दो पास हो जाएंगे ना रिवर्स करने के बाद में फिर nth नोड तक जाऊंगा मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ सिंगल पास में सॉल्व करने का कि वी विल चेक लाइक एक करंट पॉइंटर लेके चलेंगे करंट नोड पे और उसके लाइक एन नोड्स मतलब उसके आगे के एन नोड्स को चेक करेंगे अगर उसके एन नोड्स के बाद अगर नल पॉइंटर डिटेक्ट होता है तो अपना जो करंट नोड है ना वही nth नोड होगा स्ट्रीम लैग है मैंने आज थोड़ा ट्राई किया कि क्वालिटी इंप्रूव करने का स्ट्रीम की okay that thing okay I got it स्ट्रीम लैग हो रही है can we do something about it Hmm. Why not definitely okay अभी भी स्ट्रीम लाइक कर रही है क्या? Hi Aditya, hello, welcome to our live stream. Is our stream lagging still? Hey, did it got fixed? Okay, I think it's better now. Hey, am I audible? Yes, it is. Let's get back to the problem. So here we were, what we were doing, we were trying to reach to the nth node from the current node, and if it points to the null, that means the current node is the nth node from the end, and we need to remove it. We need to remove the current node, and for that what we have to do it is still lagging. What the heck is the problem with the screen? It started. Am I audible? I think it is still lagging. Today I was trying to increase the quality of our videos to 2K. That resulted in lagging. Okay, I think now it is fixed. It is just delayed by 2 seconds, but it is working. Okay, I think it is working fine now. Yep, 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 yep. What happened? Okay, so yes, so we are back. We are back again. Let's get back to the problem. पूरा सेटअप रीसेट करना पड़ेगा आज मुझे स्क्रीन के बाद. Only then it will work fine. Hmm. So what I was trying to do, I was checking. We need to delete the current node, right? Thank you, Dhruv, for staying in the live stream. If you are there listening to me. Hmm. If temp dot next is equals to null, that means the ends node from the current node is null. We need to remove the current node. So for removing current node, what we will do, we will update the data of the current node with the next node and point to the next node and it will get removed. And then the current node will be equals to current dot next. And this is the only thing, return its head. So we will return head. SZ. Number of nodes is between 30 and is less than 30. Cannot read the field next. Karthik, Karthik Partidar. Hello, Karthik. Karthik is saying, bro, I just started my lead code journey. So what I do to achieve best problem solving skills and my stream is still lagging. What the heck is wrong with this? Am I audible, Karthik? But I don't know. My phone is lagging maybe. And the stream was lagging since very long. Maybe the problem is with my phone. Maybe. Okay, okay, okay. And Karthik, you can join us for like accountability to stay consistent, to ask doubt whenever you get stuck. You can ask us or anyone in our community. Like there will be many people in our community. You can join our Discord server where there are many other students who try to learn together. And whenever you get stuck, you can ask anything, right? And I also had in my mind to start some kind of तेज प्रताप is saying hello bro मैं भी A to Z sheet कर रहा हूँ. That's great bro. How is it going? Where have you on which question are you right now? Hmm. Bro, my structure of streaming is currently messed up. Like initially I started with like reading the notes from Striver's sheet only, but later I found that I can use my Copilot for making these notes. Like, is it visible? If you can see my, I have created this text file using my Copilot. So I learn from this. Where is it? Here it is. Like I was learning about linked list, so I went to ChatGPT and I told ChatGPT to create a detailed prompt for Copilot to create a detailed like theory file in which it like covers all the basic problems. So while I'm learning, like let me show you the strings one. You might get an idea. Like, mm, yeah, raha. So I created this notes file using Copilot. I told Copilot के बिल्कुल बेसिक से like जो भी थ्योरी है स्ट्रिंग्स की जो मेरे काम आएगी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग में और डीएसए में, वो सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स को लिस्ट कर दे और इजीली एक्सप्लेन कर दे। तो कोपायलट में हमारे पास ऑप्शन होता है, डोंट इफ यू नो दैट वी कैन यूज क्लाउड सोनेट 4 फॉर आवर कोपायलट, राइट? सो इट क्रिएटेड दिस नोट्स वाला फाइल जहाँ पे ना इसने सारे के सारे बेसिक्स कवर कर दिए, एंड आई covered from the starting, and I learned all the methods of strings using this list or text file. And it also listed basic problems that I should know after knowing these concepts. And I solved all these problems first before jumping to the Striver sheet. And one more resources I would suggest you, that you can go to GFG National Skill Up program, where you can join this DSA 360 or 160. तेज प्रताप कह रहे हैं, एक प्रॉब्लम की कितनी अप्रोच बन सकता है, क्या सभी पैटर्न सीखना पड़ता है क्या, या ब्रूट फोर्स ओनली? ब्रो, initially if you have not solved many problems, you should try to just learn the solution by brute force or any approach. Like if you are doing it for the first time, try to solve the problem for 10 to 15 minutes. If you are able to come up with the solution, then it is fine. If you don't, then you should look into the solution. Like for example, I am solving, currently I'm on linked list, but suppose if I was on arrays and I was solving medium problems, and if I got stuck at some problem, maybe say Cardano's algorithm. So if you are not able to solve this problem on lead code or on your own VS code, go to this article where he has explained all the approaches. Here he has explained these four approaches. You have to Initially you have to just learn how the brute force approach works and why you were not able to think of it, right? And try to solve around 40-50 problems first before jumping onto the different approaches. Is my screen still lagging? And one more thing you can do, like Tej Pratap, in which year you are? You are in first year or second year? There are multiple things you can do, right? One thing you can do is, like, first learn the basics of any topic. Don't jump to patterns initially. Initially, first try to like brush up your. मेरी प्लेसमेंट सीजन आ रही है आफ्टर 3 months. So you are in seventh semester or sixth semester? I am also in seventh semester, and I also started learning DSA aggressively in this month only. You're in third year, right? You still have more than 6 months, bro. You might be in fifth semester right now. मैंने डेवलपमेंट की है अच्छे से, then it's great, bro. But I was not serious initially, but you're in fifth sem, na? You have plenty of time, bro. You have plenty of time. Just try to build up logic in DSA from today itself. Like start solving one problem every single day on lead code, on GFG, on anywhere. You can find the first resources I will tell you, it is GFG. Once you learn all the basics of your language, Yes, but you will have covered enough of DSA to appear in the company, right? Go to GFG and that DSA wala part, and for just go through this GFG wali website thoroughly and try to solve just one problem every single day, and it will you will get an idea of it. What I was telling, let me tell you how I started solving problems. Like initially when I was not able to solve lead code problems, लाइक मतलब जो पहला इजी प्रॉब्लम था ना टू सम वाला वही नहीं बनता था तो व्हाट आई डिड मैंने ना डीएसए में कंसिस्टेंसी बन नहीं पाता मेरे साथ भी यही प्रॉब्लम था तेज प्रताप मेरे साथ ये प्रॉब्लम लास्ट 2 ईयर से था मैं 2 साल से कोशिश कर रहा था कि लाइक अभी मैं बहुत अच्छे से कंसिस्टेंटली कोड करना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा लेकिन मैं क्या करता था 2 दिन कोड करता था तीसरे दिन भूल जाता था और इट वॉज टू लेट व्हेन आई गॉट सीरियस सो बट it is do or die for me, but you can start early. And let me tell you how I started like getting interested in problem solving. पहले ना मैंने like array का basics पढ़ा जावा में and then I went to ChatGPT and asked it list the list most not most important first list very easy problems in array that I can solve after learning the basics of array only. Using Java, list 10 to 15 problems. And then it will provide you easy problems. And you have to try to solve these problems by yourself. Like after learning the basics from anywhere, any tutorial, any like document, just try to solve these very easy problems. Once you get comfortable solving these problems, then ask ChatGPT to improve the हमें सारे कैटेगरीज करनी पड़ेगी डीपी तक या ओनली ट्रीज तक ब्रो जितना मुझे लगता है लाइक स्टैक एंड क्यूज तक सफिशिएंट है अगर तुम्हारे कॉलेज में लाइक ठीक ठाक कंपनीज आती हैं सर्विस बेस्ड या प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज भी आती हैं तो लाइक स्टैक यूज तक इनफ होता है उसके आगे रेयरली कोई कंपनी पूछती है इंटरव्यूज में इन tier 3 college but if you are targeting a product based company then you must do as much DSA as possible for you और मेरे जितने भी सीनियर्स हैं ना वो सब ये कह रहे हैं उन्होंने ऐसा कहा मुझसे कि लाइक जो कंपनीज हमारे कॉलेज में आती हैं मास रिक्रूटर्स जो होती हैं मोस्ट ऑफ देम डोंट go above stack and queues. Like in rare condition, they ask about stack and queues. ब्रो अभी तो ऐसा कुछ फिक्स्ड नहीं है कि लाइक इतना ही टारगेट है मेरा बट 1 महीने पहले तक तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि मेरा प्लेसमेंट होगा भी या नहीं मेरी हालत ऐसी थी बट व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड दिस चैलेंज एंड आई बिगन like I had this habit of solving regularly, I'm getting confidence slowly day by day that I will do better. And there's no fixed target. Like I'm just trying to upskill myself as much as possible. क्योंकि मुझे ना लाइक एवरेज कंपनी में नहीं रहना है स्टक करके अगर मुझे लाइक एवरेज पैकेज भी मिलेगा मैं ले लूंगा बट आफ्टर दैट आई वांट टू स्विच राइट आई वांट स्टे in a below average company for a long time. So I just want to upskill myself right now as much as possible to Currently, I'm just trying to get the first offer. And once I get the first offer, then I will keep upskilling myself until I get better option than the current one. रिवीजन कैसे करना चाहिए? रिवीजन का तो लाइक मैंने भी कोशिश किया रिवीजन करने का वीकली, लाइक सैटरडे संडेज को सोचा मैंने रिवाइज करने का कि मैंने जो सीरीज स्टार्ट की है, तो लाइक एवरी सिंगल डे आई विल solve problems regularly and revise on Saturday, Sundays. It depends how much time you have. Like you have enough time, like around 4 5 months, right? So you can learn on the weekdays and revise on Saturday, Sundays, right? Weekends. You can revise on weekends. And you don't have to like give too much time, bro. I am giving too much time because I don't have time left, right? But you have enough time. If you stay productive for 2 hours every single day, then it is enough. Just try to give 1 or 2 hour daily for DSA, and on Saturday, Sunday, revise whatever you have learned in the previous week. That is it. And you can also start like posting publicly to build consistency and discipline. Like I started this. I am being honest कि जब मैंने ये सीरीज स्टार्ट नहीं किया था उसके पहले लाइक आई वाज टू लेजी टू स्टे कंसिस्टेंट. मैं बहुत प्रोक्रास्टिनेट करता था. मैं सोचता था कि इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, हो जाएगा, बाद में करते हैं, बाद में करते हैं, बाद में करते करते मेरा फाइनल ईयर आ गया और मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाया. सो दिस इज व्हाई आई स्टार्टेड द सीरीज. Anything else you want to ask, or should we start solving that problem? And one more thing, like if you're doing DSA, this course by GFG is the go-to place that you can do. There's nothing like that, bro. Dhruv Gaur is saying, bro, should I do web dev because some are saying AI can do it, so there is no future scope. You have to do everything, bro. Let me tell you, AI can do the basic stuff. AI can AI can update your component from a website, but it can't create a website from end to end. Like you have to do something. You can use AI to like improve your designs and your work, but AI can't do everything itself. AI बहुत हेल्यूसिनेट करता है, बहुत. लाइक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ना, ये एआई वाली बातचीत ना एकदम दिमाग से निकाल ही दो. अगर तुम एआई के बारे में सोचोगे ना तो तुम खुद को अपस्किल नहीं कर पाओगे. और anyways, try to like upskill yourself. Like even after when AI is able to do some job, there will be a set of jobs where people can work, right? So try to upskill yourself to that level where AI can't do your job, right? And one more thing, like to get that to get to that level where AI can't replace you, you must learn the basics and fundamentals. Your fundamentals should be strong to reach to that level where AI can't replace you, right? So any day you have to learn the fundamentals strongly. So don't rely on AI. फर्स्ट थिंग कि एआई पे कंप्लीटली रिलाय मत करो. उसकी हैबिट मत डालो कि लाइक जो फंडामेंटल्स है ना वो तुम खुद से ना कर पाओ, राइट? टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम इट. टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ एआई. यू आर इन द एज ऑफ एआई. फ्यूचर इज गोना बी ऑफ एआई. लर्न ऑल, like as many tools you can, like be use it in your advantage, like be productive with the help of AI, but learn the basics and fundamentals as well. एंड तेज प्रताप इज सिंह, क्या मैं A to Z शीट 4 मंथ्स कंप्लीट कर पाऊंगा क्योंकि मैंने डेवलपमेंट में ज्यादा टाइम दिया, फुल स्टैक तक सब सीख कर एक छोटी सी इंटर्नशिप क्रैक किया डेवलपमेंट पर. मुझे अच्छी प्लेसमेंट चाहिए. डेफिनेटली ब्रो, 4 मंथ्स इज मोर देन सफिशिएंट. लाइक मैंने मैंने आउट ऑफ नोवेयर ये 45 डेज ऑफ कोड चैलेंज ले लिया, बट आई एम not feeling that I will be able to solve all the problems. I will have to like matlab, extend the time for solving trees and graphs. Yes, Pratap, you can learn DSA very well in 4 months, right? A to Z sheet आराम से हो जाएगा 4 months के अंदर. The only thing is you have to be consistent. You have to show up daily. Don't skip a single day. That is how you will be able to do that. Anything else that we should be discussing right now? Or can we get back to the problem solving that we were doing? I am also decided to contribute a hackable first. That's great. कॉन्टेस्ट में न्यू क्वेश्चन कैसे टैकल होगा? Once you build the habit of solving easy, medium problems by yourself, you will definitely be able to solve the new problems in the contest. Like for me, I haven't tried giving contest yet. I still guess. Where is that problem? I don't know where to remove. So what is the problem with this solution? I was trying to reach to the end of the linked list from the current node, and it is saying it cannot read the next current dot next. Okay, temp equals to temp dot next. Mm, yes, bro. Thank you so much for coming in to our live stream. And you can join us daily. Like you can do your own stuff, but you can check out our channel. I will be coming live every single day. I'm not gonna skip. Even after completing this series, I will be streaming daily every single day and will never skip solving a single problem, DSA problem from now. Like I took an oath that I will not skip a single day of solving DSA problems from now and will remind you too. Okay. And you can join our Discord server. There you can help us and others as well. And we will try to help you too. And let's get back to the problem now. So the problem with our solution currently is that it cannot read the next field. Mm, null pointer exception. If we keep it -1, what will happen? Mm, it is still giving the same error. Okay, Dhruv Gaur is saying, bro, any situation you face during this journey, if you know earlier, you made it today more efficient and more progressed. Bro, the only problem that I faced literally is one, the electricity. Like at my home, there were some days there was power cut. Like I सिट, मतलब मैं बैठा ही हूँ लाइव स्ट्रीम करने के लिए और लाइट चली गई है। सो सम डेज दे दिस इज व्हाई आई कुड नॉट बी प्रोडक्टिव। एंड sometimes like my own tasks and responsibilities with my home that I had to do, like मेरे पापा की तबीयत खराब हो गई थी, तो लाइक उसकी वजह से मैं कुछ एक दिन स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाया था। बाकी I haven't faced any difficulty with that. Only thing is that sometimes I'm not getting the solution or logic. I get stuck at some problems and topics. Then I accept it and say that I will do it tomorrow if I'm not able to solve it today. Mm, there is no problem. Like my only problem was consistency and discipline. I used to procrastinate a lot, and which I had overcome after starting this series. जैसे ही मैंने ये सीरीज स्टार्ट किया ना, उसके बाद से लाइक प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन हुआ ही नहीं मेरे को। लाइक सुबह उठते से ही मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि आज तो कुछ करना है, आज कोई टॉपिक के बारे में पढ़ना है, वो सारे प्रॉब्लम्स करने हैं, जो चैलेंज मैंने लिया उसको कंप्लीट करना है। तो ऐसा प्रॉब्लम तो बिल्कुल नहीं हुआ कि पढ़ने का मन नहीं हो रहा है या फिर लाइव स्ट्रीम करने का मन नहीं हो रहा है। And you know what I like? When you guys join me and ask doubts, I feel like I am really out, helping out some people. And for your kind information, I myself don't consider myself as a teacher. I started live streaming because I don't have any like friends group where I can explain my thought process to my friend sitting behind me. But I wanted to like improve my understanding of solution. So I pretend like I'm explaining my own thought process on the live stream, so that even if it helps someone, it is great. But if it doesn't, but I will watch my own videos to understand my thought process when how I come up with the solution for the first time. But when people started joining, I'm feeling really very grateful. Thank you so much, Dhruv, for joining us. We have been joining since last 3 4 days regularly, but you had not asked anything. I had noticed. Anyone else has any question regarding anything? I will answer that because I'm getting this error and I have no idea what error it is about. Like I have idea it is error because it is giving this error because a temp node is. Hmm, let's ask ChatGPT what's wrong in a solution without getting the actual solution. Check for errors and do things without giving the actual solution. अरे बट मैंने तो कोड दिया ही नहीं अपना. Trying this out, let's go step by step. Null pointer exception risking the for loop. You're doing temp equals to temp dot next up to n times. If n is larger than the remaining nodes, temp becomes null and then temp dot next will crash. If temp is already null, then checking temp dot next will throw an error. Okay, okay, it will not work here. So this is not the usual approach for the problem. Hmm. So what are the hints? Try using two pointer, move one pointer and step ahead, then move both pointers together until the first one reaches the end. At that point, the second pointer will be just before the node you want to remove. Okay, okay, I got it. The solution I was trying to do, it doesn't need for loop. Hmm, so let's take two pointers, slow and fast. And let's list node slow is equals to head and list node fast is equals to head also. And but how do we move the fast pointer n times without a for loop? Mm, okay, let's try the whole logic account. 4 times 5 is 0, I less than 10, I less than up to the first pointer which first not and let's look at the solution. Hmm, Given a linked list and given your task to keep the answer in the last. So I was trying to do the optimal approach, but the first pointer, slow pointer, both pointing to high, then okay outside of the flow while we try to do this. Mm, okay, we have to do it for once only. Yeah, I got it. Mm, ठीक है. We have to implement the for loop for each I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. We have to update the first with first dot next, right? And we will check um, while first is equals to null or इतना ही है ना while first is not equals to null, we have to update. And we will delete the current ones. So, no, not now. List, no, so now is equals to slow pointer and we will update the then dot match is equals to dot one dot match. low pattern. So what I was doing wrong is I was placing this for loop inside the while loop, and also in the while loop I was reversing all the elements which was not required. Mm, okay, anything else? Hmm. Delete the middle node of linked list. It should be easier. I hope so. You are given the head of a linked list to delete the middle node and return the head of the modified linked list. The middle node of a linked list of size n is n by 2 node from the starting 0, 0 based indexing. The largest integer less than or equal to x. Acceptance rate is 59%. And just a count. You will get the count. Um, count, which is the count into while count is greater than 0. And while count is greater than 0, equals to greater than next count minus this. And then just update current dot max is equals to current dot max dot. So, and then we will return head. Let's run it. It should be head, not no. Now run it. Mm, count is equals to count by 2. And I had updated current with head. I am pointing to the middle node, and how is it null? How is it possible that it मैंने क्या किया? आगे वाला नोड उड़ा दिया। एक स्टेप आगे। What I'm doing is I'm traversing the whole linked list, counting the number of nodes. After that, dividing the number of nodes by 2, and again traversing. दिमाग काम नहीं करता है क्या? I'm traversing the whole linked list, counting the number of nodes, and dividing the number of nodes by 2 to get the middle node. For loop where Sumit like word Okay, so if the number of nodes is odd, let me check. It is okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Gaikwad. This is the reason, actual reason. And we don't need to do this as well. Count is equals to count per pick. Okay, now I got it. Thank you so much, bro. Sumit, what a silly mistake I was doing. The count is of all the nodes, not from zero index. That is why it was going wrong. Let's submit it. Now it is giving runtime error for this. If input is 1, what is the description? If it is a single node, yes, I know about slow and fast pointer, but the first intuition came to my mind was this. मतलब ये तो बहुत ही to the point है ना कि पहले length of the linked list count कर लो, then divide the length by 2 and remove the middle. Let's look into the article, how he has approached it. The brute force approach is like counting what it is. Using brute force approach, the middle node of a linked list can be determined by traversing the entire linked list initially to find the total number of nodes. That is why I did. Then we reset the temporary node temp to the head of the linked list and proceed to traverse the node position at index n by 2, which represents either the middle node in an odd length list or the node just before the middle node in the even length linked list. Okay, so this is the approach we applied. And what will be the optimal approach using slow and fast pointer, right? The previous method requires the traversal of the linked list twice. To enhance efficiency, the tortoise and hare algorithm is introduced as an optimization where the middle node can be found in just one traversal. Okay, slow pointer will move by one node and the fast pointer will move by two nodes. Okay, I can implement it without seeing the solution. Let's try to do that. If we had to implement slow and fast pointer, the optimized solution, let's create list node slow is equals to head, list node fast is equals to head, and while fast is not equals to null, mm, fast dot max is equals to fast dot max. stop. What I'm doing, I created a slow pointer in the fast pointer, and I will delete the slow pointer once the fast pointer reaches slow is equals to slow dot max, and fast is equals to fast dot max dot max. Okay, and once the fast pointer reaches the null, we will delete the slow pointer. Slow dot next will become slow dot next dot next, and we will return head. Is it the correct solution? Let me run it. We will get some error, and then we will spelling mistake. First dot next dot next. Okay, we had to check if it is not a single node, not a double node, then how is class pointing to null? I was checking the wrong notes. It should be the higher digit question. I was like that next question. And first is study pointing to that. It is giving the same time complexity still. It is using three pointer approach.